Hey there everyone, it's KYN and welcome back to my Let's Play of ONML Lemmings for the Macintosh. So, last time I completed both the WoW and the Wicked ranks, and yeah, both of those combined took a bit longer than I thought it would, but that's only because there were some levels where I decided to rise to the challenge and basically challenge myself to do a 100% solution. Some of which I've never ever done before, I don't think. So yeah, there's that, and yeah, some of them took several tries, and in fairness, some challenge solutions do require very demanding pixel, perfect skill placements and everything. So yeah, sometimes depending on whether you nail them or not, yeah, sometimes there's several, yeah, and you have to get them all correct in order to be successful in getting the 100% solution. And that's exactly why they are called challenge solutions in the first place. Yeah, they're supposed to be difficult. Yeah, but it really just depends on the level and stuff. Because obviously some levels are easier to achieve the 100% than others. There was just pretty much only one level that I did not bother myself to do it. I believe that was Wicked 9. How on earth? Yeah, at least I'm not willing to do it without like frame stepping and rewinding and stuff. And so yeah, I think like at least on DOS / Amiga and even Macintosh, yeah, I wouldn't really like think to try it. Yeah, at least without being able to rewind and frame step, because as I have definitely heard, yeah, it's pretty much like one of the hardest 100% solutions ever. Yeah, and you have to be able to do so with just builders. Yeah, you can't use the blockers because you don't have anything to like dislodge them with later on. And so yeah, I suppose the same thing can be said about Mary Poppins Land for Lemmings 1 as well. Yeah, I wouldn't also dare to do it without like frame stepping and rewinding as well. I mean, I have played custom levels that do require, yeah, setting it up on a similar type level to that, but I at least had frame stepping and stuff. Yeah, even if there was like no like rewinding, but at least I had frame stepping and yeah, stuff like that. But even that, yeah, it's still like really difficult. Yeah, no matter what you have at your disposal. And so yeah, anyway, that being aside, we're just going to go ahead and wrap up the Let's Play here by going to the fifth and final rank of Havoc here. So that pretty much means we are 20 levels from the end of the game. So once we get through the entire thing, yeah, then I'm just moving on to doing a Let's Play Holiday Lemmings 1994 for the Macintosh as well. And so that all set, let's go ahead and begin. But first, let me go ahead and enable the faster here, and mouse cursor is all locked, yes. And so let's go ahead and change the difficulty rating to Havoc. And now let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, Havoc 1, Tubular Lemmings. So yes, it is the final rank, and hence the levels are pretty much the hardest the game has to offer, but don't be intimidated. Yeah, not all of them are like super hard. And I failed to get the builder assignment to go off. And there's, yeah, I think I lied when I said there's practically no breeders. Well, I guess that's not really a lie, because, yeah, it is true that, pretty much no level in this rank is a breeder. Pretty much the only one that is, I believe it's Havoc 13. Havoc 13, so yeah. And then everything else, they're pretty much like difficult in their own ways. But yep, I pretty much was able to face these levels head on. Yeah, even as a kid, and was able to finish it. Yeah, all before I became a teenager. Okay, I'll be truthful, I actually don't remember having this many digging destructive skills with this low. But then again, practically the only skill I have paid attention to in Havoc 1 are the builders. Oh, you're able to like mine earlier than you can on like Amiga and DOS, I believe. Yeah, and there's a hidden icicle trap here, so yeah. Quite honestly, that's a pretty dickish move from, yeah, on the DMA's part here. There's a completely hidden trap here, and yeah, there's absolutely no way that you can know of it ahead of time until it is way too late, and you see the trap slicing and killing the lemming. And you see it, all the bloody gore coming out and all that. And so, if this level makes you pretty paranoid of hidden traps, then yeah, I don't blame you, because I think there have been some people where they're like, once they first encounter a hidden trap on any Lemmings level, then yeah, they tend to get paranoid and think there's like a hidden trap in like every level or something like that. So this isn't necessarily people's first encounter with one. Yeah, most often it should be, I believe, Fun 17. Yeah, easy when you know how. With all those hidden master traps at the bottom of the low. Yeah, and there's multiple of them too, so yeah. Havoc 2, be more than just a number. But yeah, inside the steel corridor, that's the only hidden icicle trap, so. But even then, yeah, it's really like a mean jerk move, yeah, on DMA's part. They're probably just thinking, it's the Havoc rank, let's just troll players and, yeah, put an unsuspecting hidden trap. And as a matter of fact, I believe that you get this right, yeah. Yeah, the 100% solution should be possible, but you just have to build at the right spot so that he doesn't go all the way out like that. And, you know, quite honestly, earlier, I was thinking of, like, streaming. Or rather, I was going to stream, but then, yeah. I've kind of, like, prematurely started streaming. Before I had things all set in OBS and whatnot. And so, it was pretty much at that point, yeah. Luckily, I caught myself, like, in like 15-20 seconds after I hit the stream hotkey, but actually I don't think I necessarily need to restart. I think I could just simply extend the bridge a little by adding a bit to it at the end each time until it just juts out a bit. Yeah, and is able to catch the others from above. But yeah, pretty much after about 15 seconds or so, I was like, never mind, I'm canceling. Luckily, nobody came in and whatnot. I mean, I do feel bad about it, but I was like, yeah, I think I'll just try again tomorrow. Yeah, plus I'm streaming at a time when I normally don't stream anyway. Or rather, when I normally do not start streaming. Okay, is that actually jutting out? I think I might as well just play it safe and like add maybe one more builder. And maybe we could possibly even do one more as well. Nope. He just ends up building out like that. But yeah, it seems to be around that second bolt, steel bolt from the right. And so, yeah, rather than stream, I'm just gonna record the final video for Macintosh Oh No More Lemmings. Well, we could like maybe not do that. And then again, I think I might know of a better way to do so. Yeah, plus it might be a bit easier to pull off too. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I think we could just do this. This should be enough to stop the splatting. How do I want to do this? Maybe I can just have him make a round or something, probably. But, I may just end up running out of builders, and yeah, I think if it goes like that, so they lay on the other side, then no, that's not gonna do. It might just be possible to build in such a way that he stops short of the steel block. I think something like that should do, maybe. Yeah, that might be too close. It's another one that's like a bit demanding on the pixel precision if you're going for 100%. Yeah, and now he does that. Because I'm like too far out. I think it would just be a matter of just digging at the right spot. Yeah, once you do manage to get this platform right. Yeah, maybe something like that is fine. Yeah, I think they should be able to land on that. again, I believe this should stop the splatting. Or prevent the splatting. But yeah, I honestly think I was maybe kidding myself if I would be able to stream today after having recorded at least one video for the Macintosh ONML Lemmings LP. I guess, yeah, I'll just try again tomorrow. Ah, got it, exactly. They landed on there, nice. But yeah, it pretty much has to be pixel precise here. Granted, maybe it's not like extreme like Wicked 20's case, but still. Yeah, even a single pixel can make or break your like attempt. Havoc 3, it's the price you have to pay. Darn it. Okay, that was weird. There was like a bit of a pause there. And turned around again. Maybe in that case, I'll probably do this instead. Or not. And then again, we do have a floater, so maybe we can still salvage this a bit. I wonder if it's just simply due to the high resolution graphics. I don't know if they'll be able to land on that. No, of course not. Because I placed the digger wrong. Oh, there we go. Just needed to place that builder correctly. So I think it's just another one of those. It needs to be pixel precise. Yeah, because normally on Amiga/DOS, they be able to get over the pipe just fine. Yeah, that should be better. Okay. He's making his way back now. And, oh, honestly, the mistakes that are happening. Yeah, I probably should not be like recording or streaming when I'm like really sleepy and tired anyway. Yeah, I was contemplating on whether I should just nap some more or just record another video. But ultimately, I decided to go for the latter, just because, yeah, there's only one rank remaining, and therefore, yeah, it'll probably just be, like, maybe fast till I finish. But it just all depends, though. Just depends on what happens. Alrighty, Havoc 4, the race against glitches or cliches. Yeah, I honestly don't know which one it is now, but yeah, I always thought it was cliches. But anyway, yeah, this is considered one of the hardest levels of the game. And it certainly doesn't help that it's like this early in the rank too. And most certainly on Amiga/DOS, yeah, it is a real time cruncher. Yeah, and then there's that thing I told you about in the release rate that I just discovered in the previous video. Yeah, but it wasn't until near the very end that I realized how the max release rate happens automatically. Yeah, you have to increase the release rate while the game is not paused. And then at some point, just press pause. Yeah, and then it will automatically max out. I think while you're holding down the left mouse button over the plus sign, and then you can do the same thing with the minus sign for it to automatically go back to the default. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that there is this whole dig under all the pillars, or rather dig and bash under the pillars. Yeah, and here, because of the slower clock, yeah, it's not going to be as much of a, the time limit's not going to be as much of a problem, yeah, as it is on Amiga and DOS. Or rather, you just bash away this pillar first. I forget someone here. Oh, there's our straggler Lemming. Yeah, this would definitely come down to the wire on the other ports that where the clock is fast, or at least faster than the Macintoshes. Which is by, excuse me, which is by all ports of the game, but that might be wrong though. Yeah, I don't really know if there's like any other port that where the clock is slower than Macintoshes. Yeah, because I think here you'll probably be like left with less than 10 seconds remaining. Havoc 5, there's madness in the method. And this is another one that's also one of the hardest. But, you know, that's only because of the start here. Yeah, you have to get the miner pretty, like, somewhat, like, precise here in order for there to be a chance for them to survive the fall. Because, you know, this is a very high drop. And it still looks pretty high even after the mining. Yeah, and I don't know if there's like the bug here of miners splatting but everyone else surviving. And same thing with whether a climber can infinitely keep climbing a basher tunnel and never turn around. Okay, something tells me that might be a bit too far back. I mean, here it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's good to know that there is a quick way to adjust the release rate, because considering how very slow it is anyway, yeah, on Macintosh, anytime you do an RR adjustment, so yeah, those things that I mentioned with the miner spotting while everyone else survives, and then that comment which doesn't turn around in the Bashato, yeah, those happen on DOS, and I think it even happens on Amiga too, but yeah, it's really, really annoying, especially when the latter one happens. So it really does make that level pretty maddening, yeah, depending on what version and port you're playing the level on. Havoc 6, now get out of that. Yeah, probably not as hard as the previous 2 levels, but it's still challenging in its own way. Yep, and there we go. Alrighty, Havoc 7, Creature Discomforts. Yeah, also considered one of the hardest levels of the game. Most definitely, because this was the level that I remember my brother asking me to come in and step in and help him get the level solved. Granted, I couldn't solve it either, but yeah, eventually when I reached this point again, yeah, I was able to after some major struggling. Yeah, just like that. I almost forgot to stop the digger. Darn it. Yeah, I think I do know how the 100% solution looks like now. Yeah, I just simply got one detail of it wrong the last time I was attempting it. Maybe. There might have been another way in which it can be done, but yeah. It's likely that I'm just simply remembering wrong. Darn it. I'm definitely off my rocker right now. Or, like, off my game. Just the right distance. Ah, darn it. Yeah, if they can start, if one of them can start building, that would be nice. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I think you're supposed to build at the top of the base of the pillar there. One builder should be enough to get them out, I think. Uh-oh. Yeah. My attempt is screwed and shot there. Yeah, bash too far and he won't be able to successfully bash. Ah, darn it. Yeah, like that. Yeah. One builder is enough to get them out, but you have to build at the right spot. So, I guess that's the detail I missed the last time. For whatever reason. But yeah, regarding the history of this level, when I finally did manage to solve this level, it was pretty much a solution where it's not guaranteed to work every time, because I pretty much went over the top on the left side. So, build, yeah, after bashing, and then keep going across. And then, yeah, the ones that came in, I just delayed them with climbers. And yeah, I suppose if you keep track of the climbers, then it should like pretty much pass without fail like practically every time. But yeah, it was essentially no guarantee to pass. not guaranteed to work every time. Yeah, because sometimes I got lucky, sometimes I didn't. And if I did get lucky, then I would save the requirement exactly. But yes, I was pretty much the first person to get the level solved. Yeah, my brother, as far as I know, has not solved it ever, but I could be very wrong because it's possible that he might have played it sometime within the last 30 years or so. But yeah, but to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure he has not returned to the game like ever since from like childhood. Anyway, Havoc 8, Lemming About Town, or at least didn't play it on his own. Well, I kept coming back to it over and over. Yeah, plenty of times, yeah, in my life. Yeah, this one is a bit easier than the previous level, but again, still challenging in its own way. And maybe, just maybe here, yeah, it won't take me nearly as many attempts as the Amiga version did. Okay, and that should be the pixel precise placement that allows you to get over the top with just one builder. Yes. And again, the fact that they don't place builders further, or builder bricks further back, yeah, it kind of helps here. Yeah, it's a time crunch as well, but again, Macintosh slow clock makes that not as much. Okay, this might be too far back. It honestly is really easy to like overestimate them. But, well, I guess I can practically go both ways. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think I might have gone too far back here. Maybe they still have a chance to be able to get out of that. Now, will he be able to hit his nose and fall back down, though? Or can he pass through it like he can on Amiga and DOS? Okay, he does make it pass. Yeah, this isn't really like a bug, but like it's like an unintuitive thing. But I think it's just simply due to the way that the mechanics work. Yeah, for the climber and everything. Okay, and if he bonks his head, then yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Huh. Of course. I get everything right the first time, and yeah, that happens. I could have just one-shot at this level. Okay, and I have a feeling that's too far back. No, I think that's too far back. Yep, 1 pixel back. I did have a feeling. I was like, something feels off there. Yeah, feels and looks off. Yep, and there we go. I was like, yep, that's the placement. Now I just have to do the rest of the level correctly and not screw up. That should be right. Yeah, at least there's the horizontal bar in the terrain. Yeah, I use that as a reference to know when to start mining. Yeah, that looks good. Hopefully this is good as well. It might be too far back though. I think I see a hole, and plus he might continue. Yeah, unfortunately it's too far. It's like I said, I think I see a hole anyway, so therefore they will just fall through to the bottomless pit. Oh boy. I really hope this isn't a repeat of my Amiga LP, where I had to restart multiple times because I either keep missing the pixel precise builder placement up there, or I just get one of the minors wrong. Ah, darn it. Yeah, it always sucks when you have to restart because you have to get the pixel precise builder placement at the top correct. I believe that's right. Yep. And now, getting the minors correct. And considering the slow speed too, yeah, it's really annoying to like have to wait for it to like finish and stuff every time. That should be fine. That might be too far forward. It might be right. Okay, he fell down that time. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that should be right. Yep. Yeah, so perhaps as a safe bet for Macintosh, the building has to be something like that, probably. Okay, I don't know, that's a bit too far back. No, it looks to be fine. I think that is fine. It was a pretty close one, though. But will the miner continue, though, or will he stop? No, he just stops. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay, now this final miner. Yeah, I gotta make sure that he'll be able to climb out of that. That should be fine. Yeah, he'll be able to climb out of that. But I will need to get the building correct, though. And let's get the flow skill ready, just in case. Yeah, I had a feeling. Because this is practically the same situation as before. With how he mined and then started building. Yeah, once he got to that spot again. Okay, now... Good. And he should be far enough ahead. You got to be able to build over this gap. It's a very small one, too. Granted, it's not a 1 pixel gap or anything, but yeah, it's a small enough gap that you'll be able to comfortably get across. Yeah, this one didn't take anywhere near as long, or as many attempts as my Amiga Let's Play when I did this level. But still, yeah, it's always annoying when you have to do everything all over again. Havoc 9. Quite honestly, it's kind of like an inappropriate reaction to like maybe the frustration that you will experience from the previous level. It's very possible that it could be to this level instead. But really, it's not too frustrating. Yes, there's multitasking that you need to do and everything, but oh. Okay, it looks like... Yeah, the miner mechanic is definitely different, very different here. So that, yeah, rather than the first lemming turning around doing the building, yeah, you have to make the second one do the building instead. Yeah, there's multitasking involved here, but yeah, in all honesty, it's not too bad of a low. See, now that's more than enough time for the miner to complete his task. Okay, yeah, I was wondering, where are the climbers? Uh-oh, somebody turned around, but... Yeah, that's okay. The builder's pretty much across to the exit. But yeah, that's the way to do this level. It is a pretty nice one though, just sending a worker to build across the big gap to get to the exit while dealing others with climbers. Yeah, and then for them to circle back in order to make their way to the exit. Alrighty, Havoc 10, flow control. Yeah, release 5, but that's okay. Yeah, it definitely comes in handy for this level of automatically being able to max out the release rate. Although I think you can still do it the same way as the Amiga way. Yeah, where you cannot increase the release rate while the game is paused, as far as I know. Havoc 11, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, but again, I could be wrong about that. Yeah, a weird time cruncher on Amiga/DOS, but this one, the time limit shouldn't be as big of a problem. And that's all just because the Macintosh clock is really slow. Yeah, and about a month ago, so I had a good friend, the Tomato Watcher, who streamed this game on the Amiga emulator. Yeah, not an actual Amiga machine. Yeah, and this level really gave them problems because, yeah, because of the jankiness of the cursor control. Basically, even when you click to assign skills to Lemmings, sometimes it doesn't respond to your mouse clicks for whatever reason. Yeah, which therefore makes it really frustrating. Like, more frustrating than it needs to be. Not only that, but yeah, if you play on Amiga and DOS, for example, yeah, the timer isn't on your side either. But they eventually passed it though, so, and also finished the entire game. And yeah, in their defense, yeah, with some of the loads taking a really long time, it's pretty much due to how they haven't played Oh No More Lemmings in a very long time, and so therefore they have forgotten a lot of the solutions. But yeah, it was pretty fun and enjoyable watching them stream. Yeah, I always like to catch Lemming streams whenever I can, assuming that it's one that I won't be spoiled of solutions to. Yeah, see? You still have a little over a minute and a half remaining here. Yeah, and it's not really necessary. Pretty much walkthroughs that you find online and everything, they will tell you to release the crowd when there's about 50 seconds remaining. Yeah, at least for DOS/Amiga. Though for Amiga, it will probably have to be a little bit earlier than that because, yeah, the clock is faster there than it is on DOS. But yeah, even releasing them at about the same time with 50 seconds remaining, you should still be able to finish with plenty of time to spare. And as you can see, ended up using all the builders here. So the number of builders they give you is a lot tighter than I remembered. But this is pretty much the exact same thing I said in my Amiga Let's Play. So yeah, still finished with a little over 30 seconds remaining. Havoc 12, it's all a matter of timing. Whereas on either Amiga or DOS, you would have like probably down to 1 to 3 seconds left or out of time. Ah, darn it. Yeah, this one is a bit special in that, yeah, there's more Lemmings coming out this over here, but that's because there's a entrance behind the one that you see. So this is really a 4 entrance level rather than 3. Ah, darn it. Excuse me. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, it may be a builder's only level, but it's still pretty challenging. Alrighty, Havoc 13, Highland Flame. Yeah, practically the only breeder in the entire rank. A breeder because this is pretty much the final level of the game that is even remotely straightforward. Excuse me. And it's really interesting considering that there's still 7 levels remaining after this one. But hey, enjoy it while it lasts, because yeah, the remaining 7 levels, um, yeah, are like challenging in their own ways, especially the final 5. Okay, keep out the mine. There we go. This should work though. Not like Crazy 12. And wow, the music glitched there a bit. Well, unfortunately, I have to wait for the stragglers. That's quite alright. Plenty of time to spare. Yeah, and even on Amiga/DOS, there should also still be a lot of time. Yeah, by this point. Yeah, especially if you use some of the builders to like turn around sooner. But normally you can just go through here as well, and then come back from the other side. Havoc 14, synchronized lemming. Not a super hard level, but it's a difficult one just because of the time limit. But this will especially be the case for DOS/Amiga. Yeah, with the faster clocks. Darn it. I just had to get the digger wrong. Oh wow, they stop a lot sooner here. Though I guess I shouldn't be surprised since yeah, I've seen that happen a lot. Yeah, on some of the other levels. Ah, again. Goodness. How does that happen twice in a row? Okay, now he stops, as I would like him to. Again! Oh my goodness! Ah, darn it. Again? Oh my goodness! What is with me getting the digger like a pixel off each time? At least a pixel off each time. There, finally. Ah, darn it. Oh, You can't even use the solution of digging down the one-way walls. Okay, you had to come up with something else because of the Macintosh. And the music is glitching again. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. So yeah, we're only left with a builder. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, now this is fine. Yeah, regardless of the digger stopping so early. Because it's still low enough that the others can get through. But let me see here. Oh, yes, I see now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was for a moment afraid that he was going to keep on bashing over here. Uh-oh. Darn it! Well, yeah, that's essentially the idea. Okay, maybe I could just send out the next one as a climber instead in the bottom right. Yeah, it shouldn't. That extra delay shouldn't affect the load too much. Or I could just wait for the first Lemming to make a round first. Yeah, now make him a climber. Yeah, I gotta say, this is a pretty rude awakening. Yeah, having to come up with a completely different solution. Where it all of a sudden does not work here. All because the digger does not end up low enough. And yeah, I think I missed the builder assignment here. Yeah, all because the solution that I normally use for this law, yeah, it all of a sudden does not work. Yeah, due to the way that the Macintosh handles like diggers detecting steel. Even if you don't use the automatic max out the release spray, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're still finished with time to spare. So yeah, it's just the bottom two quadrants in which you need to like change up the solution. The top quadrants you can still use the exact same solution. Havoc 15, have a nice day. As a matter of fact, it's the only way to do the top two anyway. Yeah, and as far as I know, the shortcut here should still work. Oh, wait. I don't think we wanted to explode them, did we? Um, let's see. Dig and then bash. Then we should need to uncover the exit trigger. And actually, oh no, this should be fine. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, bash at the right spot, and then you just build up to the exit again. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, it's too bad this shortcut exists. Alrighty, and final 5 levels now. Havoc 16, Scaling the Heights. Okay, and I read that there is a part of the wall that's unclimbable due to the high resolution graphics. I just don't know which part of the wall it is. So I am curious. Okay, I had a feeling it was this wall right here. Yeah, I think the attempt isn't necessarily botched. Yeah, it just simply means you need to invest more builders than is necessary than you normally do on other ports. Okay, good to know. And nope, didn't want that to happen. Okay, it wastes a lot of builders this way. Yeah, and then this happens. And then you pretty much don't have enough to get up the rest of the way, I don't think. But then again, I think right here you'll be able to mine. Yeah, get a climber in there and be able to mine. Okay, does not seem to be possible to get up there then. Or maybe you can. Okay, and he detected the steel. Yeah, then I believe you can just do the rest of the solution as follows. Yeah, with the remaining builders that you have. Yeah, I just wonder if you might have to like use some blockers if necessary. I think unfortunately I got someone trapped in there. And he can still be saved. Nice. I had just enough builders. Okay, so yeah, it's good to know that it's this part of the wall that's unclimbable. Havoc 17, where Lemmings dare. Okay, that might have been too far out. Yep. Yeah, certainly one of the hardest levels. Yeah, because of all the traps that's everywhere on this. Yeah, including where the exit is on the grass. Okay, I got it the wrong spot. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yep, and again. And again. Should be better. Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty much at the same spot I did it before. Yeah, the second laser trap is especially difficult to avoid. Or chameleon, yeah, as I believe it is called here in the game. Okay, I'm going to cancel him and then okay, where are we supposed to start building? Either up here or down here, I think, just before. Yeah, there's one here, another here, and another here. And I believe there's another one somewhere here that's completely hidden. So, they're not exactly hidden, but like, okay, yeah. I think I'm supposed to just cancel with the what do you call it? Basher instead, or the miner. I think we even had a builder to spare as well. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling it was too early. Okay, now the steel gets blown up. It's one of those intricacies. I still have no idea how the steel works on Macintosh, and what allows you, and when it allows you to get destroyed and whatnot. And I don't know if that's too far back. As a matter of fact, yeah, maybe, just maybe there might be an easier way. Till I free the blocker later on. Yeah, but I just have to scoot that builder in a little. Yeah, like maybe here should be fine. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Unless the digger cannot be assigned there. Why don't we check? Okay. We'll allow it. Just wanted to make sure before I do the rest of the load, because yeah, if it turns out that we cannot, then yeah, I wasted all that time for nothing. Hopefully that's a fine spot. And then he should turn around. Yes. Yeah, and I realized I might have built a bit too far back there. Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, and of course I didn't build at the right spot there. Yeah, now that should be right. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, this was one place where I thought the high resolution graphics would make them turn around instead, but yeah, good to know that they can pass it. Just like on other ports. Havoc 18, Lemmings in the situation. Yeah, it should not be possible here, I don't think. Yeah, to save all. Yeah, it definitely helps that on the last brick, if they happen to connect with the terrain, they will always not turn around. Oh, and the climber gets stuck in there. And you're not gonna get trapped up there, are you? And he does, of course. Okay, this level is more annoying than it needs to be on Macintosh. The camera's just getting stuck up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. Ah, darn it. Yeah, we're so close to the end as well. And he climbs out at that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. left a gap. Oh! Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to stretch. And let me see. I know when to do this. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely not liking this at all. My prospects at all. Okay, it worked. Yeah, I was afraid that he was just gonna bonk his head and stop building. Oh well, I'll take it. But yeah, it's just harder than it needs to be. Though then again, maybe using the bomber would have helped here. Yeah, like somewhere. Since you are allowed 2 losses rather than just 1. But anyway, Havoc 19 looks a bit nippy out there. Yeah, arguably the hardest level in the entire game. Oh, they land on here. Oh, that's interesting. Well, doesn't that make things easier than it should be? Uh-oh. And yeah, hitting icicle traps here. No, that might not be low enough. Oh, it is. Yeah, this might not be low enough. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't get them low enough. Yeah, right, that's not low enough. Yeah, another idea is to make that next one a climber. That should delay him long enough, I think, to give the builder enough time to close out the gap. Yeah, now it's more than enough. Yeah, and I was even trying to get someone facing to the right to dig. Come on now. Yeah, now it's just not taking effect. The builder. There we go. Well, not like that. Oh. And he turned around on time. Yeah, this might be a little too high. Yeah. Maybe down here it should be fine. Come on. Build already. Alright, let's start. Let's try building it down here. Okay, very good. That's probably not good though, because we might just run out of builders. Okay, yeah, I mean, we don't exactly run out of builders, but unfortunately, I won't be able to cut the bridge while one goes on ahead. And he stops short. Or rather, he doesn't want to build. Oh, bash. That's a bummer. But, yeah, if you then the other way. Yeah, it's just that one builder that I used. Yeah, this is a pretty long way to build, so yeah, maybe we build to one of the closer ones. You wouldn't use as many builders here. Yeah, so it seems that we have to mine first. Yeah, I just thought we'd be able to use the fact that it land up there instead. Yeah, at least on Macintosh. Yeah, and unfortunately they just end up too low here. So I don't think it would exactly do. And then again, I think we could probably still keep building up though. When we try it out, maybe we can like shortcut our way through. Well, I think it might have worked, but there was too many builders in the process. And I'm trying to get that pixel precise placement there. Alright, now. Where's that climber? What's going on here? I'm clicking. Okay. Four, three, two, one. Okay, the climber was able to make his way out. There seems to be a tiny gap there. Yeah, we probably need to be so high up that. Okay, so maybe we won't be able to use it after all. Okay, we can apparently stay over the top, so why don't we do that? And the digger can work. Yeah, there's like an extra overhang here on the Macintosh. Okay. It's a bit hackish, but hey, let's take it. I already spent enough time on this level. Just because I thought the fact that they land on here, whereas on other ports, they don't. Oh. So, enough for the digger, but not for the others. Alrighty, and the low to round it all off. Havoc 20. Look before you leap. And I don't know, I read something online that says that this level might be impossible or something. I don't know if that's true though. But if this level truly is impossible, then why would they release a game with an impossible level? Then again, I think there's at least one port in which there are some impossible levels, or if not, then maybe an impossible level. But I don't know if those are true or not. And I might have mined at the wrong spot. Yeah, it was almost at the wrong spot. Yeah, is that actually enough? Oh, it is enough. Excuse me. Yeah, and this should hopefully still work. At least this was the solution I used as a kid. Yeah, one miner is enough. You still have to be pixel precise there though. I am certainly not finding the level impossible. At least not yet. Yeah, this level is definitely possible. I lost 9 in total here. Yeah, 8 bombers plus that climber floater who died to the chameleon. Yeah, my voice is getting groggy. Probably just from overuse. So, like, whoever like wrote that it might be impossible here. No, it is possible. Maybe it's just simply harder due to the high resolution graphics, and maybe the bomber physics, but I have no idea. But this is very much in the realm of possible. Congratulations, everybody here at DMA Design salutes you as a master Lemmings player. Not many people will complete the Havoc levels. You're definitely one of the elite. Press mouse button to continue. Alrighty, so this is all of Oh No More Lemmings. And so you've been watching since the beginning. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, I apologize for some of the long videos here, but it's just mostly due to how I had to like restart some of those plenty of times before I finally succeeded. And there were even some where I decided to rise to the challenge of saving everyone, even on those where I normally don't go for it. But yeah, I am happy to know that there is indeed 100% solutions to levels um, that I haven't ever thought to try. As you know, yeah, save alls are definitely my playstyle. Yeah, when it comes to lemmings, yeah, and I try to go for them as much as possible. And if it isn't, then just try to go as much save as much as I can. Yeah, on any given level. But yeah, now I can safely say that I played both Macintosh Lemmings and Macintosh Oh No More Lemmings all the way through. And so all that remains is the Macintosh version of Holiday Lemmings 1994, along with some of the demos that might have been released for Macintosh as well. But for those, I will circle back like maybe near the end of the year and have a go at them. But now that Macintosh Oh No More Lemmings is complete, yeah, again, like I said, I will move on to Holiday Lemmings 1994, also for Macintosh. And so, yeah, that's really all there is to say about it. But other than like, yeah, as you might have noticed, yeah, the levels here are far harder than Lemmings 1. So, yeah, Holiday Lemmings is a bit easier than Oh No More Lemmings, but there are still some challenging levels. Yeah, especially in the second rank of each of the 1993 and 1994 levels. But you shall see, yeah, when I start my Let's Play of that. And so, yeah, with this, yeah, we'll just make a stop. And with this, I bid you a good rest of your day / night, whatever the case is. And I'll see you all for my next LP and any future projects that I have planned. So with this, have a nice day, and see you all guys later.